And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to All-in-One Sports, the Detroit Lions Motor City Quest franchise, episode 17, the off-season all-in-one. So, we finished the regular season. We did a few games to finish the season. I think it was like 5 games in episode 16, which technically was like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Or, no, it was 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All together. So here today we will have the off-season recap of what we are doing, what we will be doing, and y'all will be here for the ride. So season stats on the year: Tyree Jackson, our leading passer, 1,100 yards, pretty much 1,200 yards rounding it up, 7 touchdowns, 4 picks, 69 completion percentage. He went on a very big hot streak to end the season. We also had Josh Rosen here, who had 8 touchdowns, 17 picks, 55 completion percentage. So, Josh Rosen, I don't know if he'll be back. But we also had Taysom Hill, who had started some games for us before dislocating his wrist. Almost had 500 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 4 picks. Only completed 54% of his passes, but was sacked the fewest among our quarterbacks. Rushing the ball, our season trade of Todd Gurley paid dividends. He had over almost 1,400 yards per carry, 10 touchdowns, only 2 fumbles, gave him 233 carries. Taysom Hill, and the little bit he started, had 180 yards. That was second on the team. J.D. McKissick was more of a receiving back option for us, but Tyree Jackson and Taysom Hill had more yards than J.D. McKissick in a span of probably combined 7-8 games. So, receiving on the year, Kenny Golladay had an amazing year. 83 catches, 1,300 yards, 9 touchdowns. He was sensational. T.J. Hawkinson almost had 1,000 yards and 5 touchdowns. Marvin Jones, 455 and a touchdown. Not a great year. 424 and 4 for Amendola. McKissick, like I said, was more of our receiving back. He had 36 receptions, 319 yards, and a touchdown. Todd Gurley was also effective in the receiving game as well. Jesse James. Marvin Hall Jr. was the guy that I would like to keep on the roster. He was really good in the snaps that he got. 9 receptions, 151 yards, and a touchdown. Logan Thomas wasn't bad. Travis Fulgham, another player that stands out on the roster. Him and Marvin Hall are definitely going to stay. Blocking on the year: 23 sacks led up by Rick Wagner. Not great, to say the least. I mean, our team struggled to protect our quarterbacks this year. Taylor Decker led up 15. Frank Ragnow led up 14, 11 from Glasgow, and 10 from Joe Dahl. We were sacked. Let's see, how many times were we sacked on the year? 43 plus 15. Not good at math here. 58 times we were sacked. So, unacceptable. Defensively, perhaps the most historic season, but we'll get to that in a bit. Jelani Tavai had 96 tackles, 9 TFLs, 2.5 sacks. And then the man, the myth, the legend, the man that we traded for, and I believe it was week 3 or week 4, had 95 tackles, 19 TFLs, and 29 sacks. 29 sacks for Von Miller, dude. Unreal. Had 9 sacks from Trey Flowers, 5.5 for Kennard, 16 TFLs, 3 sacks for Damon Harrison. Gerard Davis there. Jelani Tavai was pretty good. Deshaun Hand was decent. So, I mean, Von Miller went off in this defense, to say the least. Amani Oruwariye led the team with 2 picks. Coleman had 1, and Rashawn Melvin. Definitely would like to see more interceptions next year. Turnovers were not so good. But It was a fascinating season. We won 3 games. I mean, we weren't very good, but forced fumbles on the year. We had 2 from Coleman, 1 from Miller, 1 from Trey Flowers, 1 from Kennard, and 1 for Darius Slay. 2 recovered by Trey Flowers and 1 recovered by Kennard. Safeties on the year. Didn't have none. And defensive touchdowns, Amani or Uarie. So our defense is definitely going to have to improve. Kicking on the year, Matt Prater, 35 of 36. Not too bad there. And then a 10 of 16 field goals attempted and made. So, not great. Punting, Sam Martin was pretty good because we were using him most of the time. So, inside the 20, we had 8. Not terrible, I don't think. I don't know too much about the punting. But let's look at our offensive stats. 27th in offense. And we were 6th in defense. At one point, we were number 1. But, yeah. Defense, let's see how many sacks we ended up getting. Where are we? 52 sacks. So, Von Miller had 29 of those. Insane. I can't even... Oh, my gosh. That is insane to me. 5 fumble recoveries, 4 interceptions. So, we definitely got a lot of work to do. But yearly awards here, MVP is Patrick Mahomes of the 10-4-1 Chiefs. Cam Newton is your runner-up at 10-3-2. Tom Brady, Deshaun Watson. Didn't have any Lions. NFC Offense Player of the Year, Cam Newton. No Lions. Defense Player of the Year, Von Miller, much deserved. I would have been shocked if he wouldn't have gotten it. But, 29 sacks and 19 TFLs. Just incredible, man. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Kyler Murray. We got TJ Hawkinson there at 6. Okay. I mean, almost 1,000 yards for a rookie tight end is really unheard of. Byron Murphy, number 1 in the Defensive Rookie of the Year voting. Jelani Tavai at number 2. That's nice to see. Best quarterback, Drew Brees. I doubt we'll have anyone on here. Best running back, Ezekiel Elliott. Todd Gurley at number 3. That's nice to see. Best receiver, Kenny Galladay. Shout out. There we go. Kenny Galladay, best O-lineman. We're not going to have anyone. Best defensive lineman, no one. Best linebacker, Von Miller. There we go. And then best DB, which we're not going to have anyone because we didn't have many interceptions. So, Matt Prater at number 10 there. So, I mean, overall, it was a good year, I guess. 3-13, no, is not good. Looking at the standings, we'll go NFC first. Cowboys went 13-2. Is that a glitch? Or did they tie? Okay, I guess they went 14-2. We'll go ahead and say that. 10-3-2 for the Panthers. Bears were 10-4-1. San Francisco, another glitch, I guess, was 11-5. Saints were 10-6, I guess. Packers were 8-8. 8-7-1, I guess, for the Eagles, or 9-7. But yeah, we're gonna have. Let's see. Are we gonna have the top draft pick? The Steelers were the best team in the AFC. Jaguars at 2nd. Chiefs at 3rd. Patriots at 4th. The wild cards are the Browns and the Bills. Okay, so yeah, the Broncos are gonna have the number 1 pick. And I suppose we're going to have the number 2 pick because Broncos were 113-1, which that's an interesting record. So we go ahead and look at the draft order. Yep, we're going to have the number 2 pick. Dolphins are going to have the 3rd pick. Titans 4th and Jets 5th. So we did beat the Broncos. If we wouldn't have beaten the Broncos, we probably would have had the number 1 overall pick. But things happen. Players negotiate. Danny Amendola. I think we have enough receiving talent to go on without Danny Amendola. Mike Daniels, I think we're not going to bring him back. Graham Glasgow, I mean, we need as much offensive line help as we could possibly get. $12 million in cap. Oh, boy. Definitely want to bring back Sam Martin here on a 4-year deal. Great punter. Okay, salary needs improvement. Quentin Jefferson. Logan Thomas wasn't bad. I mean, we don't have much money to work with here. Isaac Nada. I'd rather bring back Isaac Nada instead of Logan Thomas. So, 3-year deal for Nada. And he resigns. Mike Ford. Marvin Hall Jr., that is a player I want to bring back. He played really well for us. So, 4-year deal for him. And he resigns. Let's see. I think that's going to be it, man. I mean, Graham Glasgow. I mean, we just don't have enough money to work with. So, I think that's all I'm going to bring back for the time being. Honestly. So, let's go ahead and simulate to the offseason. We'll see who wins the Super Bowl. And the Super Bowl, the Panthers end up beating the Chiefs. So, congrats to Carolina. Let's go ahead and look at our roster, see if there's any cap casualties that we can go ahead and get rid of. Quarterback, Josh Rosen, Taysom Hill. I mean, Taysom Hill played really well for us. But I'm going to go ahead and cut him. Tyree Jackson is going to stay on the roster. Josh Rosen, I can go ahead and look for trade value for him during the draft. Don't need these quarterbacks. David Blow, sorry, but you're going to have to go Blow somewhere else. Kyle Sloter, you're going to have to go as well. So that remains with Josh Rosen and Tyree Jackson. Running backs. Let's see. Wes Hills. I mean, no. Ty Johnson. I mean, good speed overall. So we're going to let go of J.D. McKissick. Appreciated his contributions, but I think we can find a better backup running back. Kenny Galladay, solid player. Marvin Jones. I mean, we could possibly trade him. Danny Amendola. Gonna let him walk. Marvin Hall Jr., Antonio Callaway's going to go. He didn't contribute so much, so I'm good with Fulgham there. Shelton Gibson, another player that just didn't really contribute very much. So Marvin Jones and Danny Amendola are going to be gone, so it's going to be left with Kenny Galladay, Hall Jr., and Travis Fulgham. So pretty young receiving core. Tight end. We do have our 2 tight ends here. Logan Thomas. I'm going to go ahead and cut you. And this is going to be our 3 tight ends for the time being. Left tackle, Taylor Decker. I mean, we don't have much at offensive line right now, so I don't really have a chance to get rid of him. Kenny Wiggins, you're costing way too much for us, so Joe Dahl wasn't very good this year. But again, we don't have anything there. So, center Frank Ragnow, Bo Benchwall, a young player. We'll keep him around. Graham Glasgow, probably going to cut ties with him. Ode Abushwe, he's going to go to free agency. So, our offensive line, we're definitely going to have to fix. Rick Wagner, we're going to free up a lot of cap room cutting him. He was not good. Tyrell Crosby's there. Maybe we have something there for him. Projects more as a guard, though. So, Dan Skipper, he's only 25, so why not have the depth? Deshaun Hand, Mike Daniels, he's going to be gone anyways. Don't need to cut him. We do have Austin Bryant here, Frank Herron, Defense bench, Trey Flowers, Romeo Aquara. Fine with that. D tackles. Damon Harrison will remain. Quentin Jefferson, he's a solid player. Darius Kilgo, he's already 28, so no thanks. And then this Atkins guy can go as well. So we're freeing up some money here. That way we'll be able to spend some money in free agency. Von Miller, that's a big cap number, but no way we're letting a player go that just had 29 sacks. Gerard Davis, probably going to let go of him. He just hasn't really lived up to what he was supposed to be. Devin Kennard, we do still have Christian Jones here, and it would be better to cut Devin Kennard, honestly. He's not a bad player, though. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and cut Devin Kennard. So we're going all in on a rebuild. We're going all in on a rebuild. So Darius Slay is going to be probably on the trade block. Rashawn Melvin, probably going to let him go. Monty Oriwariye, Mike Ford, Michael Jackson. So we got a lot of young corners here. Free safety, Tracy Walker. Not a bad safety, Miles Killebrew. Tavon Wilson. He's already 30, so I'm going to let go of him. And then kicker, Matt Prater. I can find a better kicker, so Matt Prater, you are gone. Punter, Sam Martin, we did re-sign. So there are our cuts. Players negotiate now. Tyree Jackson, 2-year deal, and he re-signs for that. Sam Martin was a good punter for us, so we'll re-sign him. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Can get him cheaper in free agency anyways. Re-sign Michael Jackson for corner def. Good young player. There we go. Travis Fulgham, definitely want to bring him back to the table. 2-year deal, that's fine with me. And then the rest are just going to go to free agency, and we're going to see what we can do. Let's see. Kenny Galladay here, development point. What does he need to work on? His deep route running could be a little better. So we'll go deep threat here. Gets him up to an 88. And +2 on deep route, 2 on medium. That's what I like to see. And then the rest of the players will just auto sim. So here we go. Let's advance to free agency. See what we got going here. We're going to look for some trades, though, real quick, because there are some players that I want to trade. Josh Rosen being the first one. I don't know what we're going to get for him, but Titans could use a young quarterback. Saints, possibly. Who do they have? No one on the roster, so I'm sure they're hard-pressed to get a quarterback of the future. We'll go a second-round pick next year, and the trade offer is accepted. So Josh Rosen sent to the Saints. They don't have a quarterback, so that makes sense. Darius Slay. I think Darius Slay, I mean, he didn't get a pick this year. I'm going to keep Darius Slay. I'm going to keep him. I think he's going to be a part of our rebuild until he can't really be a part of our rebuild anymore. So, or anyone else? Taylor Decker, I could look to trade. Marvin Jones was another trade target I was going to look for. Who's a team that needs a receiver? Receiving help, I should say. Buffalo, Denver, I mean, pairing him with Cortland Sutton wouldn't be a bad idea. They don't really have anything at the receiver position, so I'm willing to take a third-round pick here, and that trade goes through. I think he's worth a third. So, let's see. Anyone else? Anyone else? Not that I see. So let's go ahead and get into free agency. Josh Rosen got us a second-round pick for next year. Marvin Jones got us a third this year. So $23.5 million to spend. Could bring in Kendall Fuller. Joe Tooney would be a nice upgrade. We do need offensive line. Eric Armstead wouldn't be a bad player. I think I'm going to go after Joe Tooney. I think Tooney is going to be a guy that we go after. So a 4-year deal. And let's see where this puts us. 98 total points. We'll go a little more. He's probably going to be our only big free agency signing. So 103 points. We'll go with that. Strong safety. HaHa Clinton-Dix. Eric Berry. DJ Swearinger is here. Do need a backup free safety. So Adrian Colbert wouldn't be a bad backup. So we'll go ahead and get him locked down. Corners, we do possibly need a third corner. PJ Williams. Justin Coleman's probably going to play the slot, so we're looking more for an outside guy. Mike Hilton. Levi Wallace probably isn't asking for very much. Oh, yeah, it's going to take us down to the nitty-gritty there. Right outside linebacker, Aaron Lynch wouldn't be a bad player to bring in. Bud Dupree. Darren Lee. Devondre Campbell. A lot of these guys are asking for big contracts, so Jordan Jenkins. I mean, if Devon Kennard would be willing to take a low deal, like let's say we're going low, 64 total points. I'll offer him that. If he accepts, he accepts. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Ryan Shazier, no. Patrick Oswald, no. Denzel Perryman. Dylan Cole. I mean, Denzel Perryman wouldn't be a bad bring in. 66 total points. I'm going to offer him that. And then Camille Correa. That wouldn't be a bad bring in, as I don't think I'm going to have the money. Yeah, kind of short on that. Let's go ahead and take Denzel Perryman off, and let's offer Camille Correa a deal, because I really want him as a backup pass rusher. So 52 total points. What are you looking for, dude? A 4-year deal? Okay, he's not gonna accept anything that I throw at him. So Denzel Perryman might be the guy to go with. 2-year deal. Bump it up a little bit. 87 total points. I'm fine with that. And I think that's going to be it for my free agency signings. So Joe Tooney is our big name. Devon Kennard, if he accepts. Denzel Perryman, and then Adrian Colbert. So didn't have really the flexibility to sign anyone huge. So Devon Kennard accepts, Adrian Colbert accepts, Joe Tooney accepts. I think we're still waiting on one more player, which let's go ahead and see. Denzel Perryman, yeah, the Steelers are coming in. I'm not going to throw an offer at him. So we still got $4 million left. I could look for a backup running back here. Gus Edwards wouldn't be a bad running back to pair with Todd Gurley. Marshawn Lynch would be a fun one. I mean, Gus Edwards is a scheme fit, so I mean, why not? Gus Edwards, bring him in as our backup to Todd Gurley. It's not a bad deal. And let's go ahead and scout our college players. We got to start building our board, as we do have the number 2 overall pick in the draft. Then we have a 2nd, 3rd, and then a 6th and a 7th. So not too many picks, because we did have to make the trades for Von Miller and Todd Gurley, etc., etc. So Wyatt Clemens here. He's a mid-first round quarterback. He's a scrambler. It's got 4.59 speed. I mean, I might trade down from the number 2 pick, honestly. Might need another receiver. Tobias Kelly looks pretty good. He's a good route runner. And scout some more of these receivers here. These receivers don't look great. Alright, so we have a first round projected talent down here, which he's a deep threat, so I mean maybe he can play on the outside. Does have some good speed to him, so tackle, guy like this right here, that's actually a really not terrible player. Nothing there at guard. Not a bad player there. So I mean, offensive line might not be great. This guy from Vanderbilt looks good. 6.0 here in the 4th. Let's go ahead and take a look at him. 2nd round prospect, so we'll go ahead and put him on our board. Right tackle, let's see. Got a 3rd round projected tackle here. Looks decent. It's a scheme fit right here, but he isn't a great... Ooh, that guy looks good. Kenny Brewer. Middle linebacker looks good. Get outside linebacker here in the 3rd. I mean, we're just gonna take whatever is given to us, honestly. 2nd round linebacker there. Just kind of going in, filling in our players on the board. Don't really need a D-tackle. Corners, we could invest in that. So a lot of first round corners here. Safety, might need some safety help. So this guy right here, this guy is a 1st round prospect in the 4th, so definitely might need to look at him. This is a 2nd round prospect, but he is a 1st round talent. But overall, we got our board pretty much filled up with the players we'd be interested in. Do need to put Wyatt Clemens there, so we're gonna sim a week and we're gonna scout a little more. Make sure we don't miss out on anyone. Do have 200 scouting points, so not bad. Quarterbacks, yeah, that's pretty much it there. Not great receivers in this draft. Alright. Tight ends, don't really need to look there. Look at this tackle. This guy looks incredible. In the 3rd round, he's going to be at the top of our board. Definitely. 5.6. I mean, this don't look like a bad player either. 5.8. Put him on our board. And then this Riley Jordan player doesn't look too bad either. Ooh, that guy looks good. There's a lot of good players in this draft class. Lots of good players. We'll go and sim another week, and we got to continue scouting. Make sure we aren't losing out on any hidden gems. So, Alright, 202 scouting points. So, let's go ahead and scout this guy. Not that good. 4th round projected talent there. No one really there. Could scout this guy. Okay. And then we'll scout these 2 tackles here. Which there's a lot of good tackles in this class, man. So then sim another week, which is the draft. So we should go ahead and order our draft chart, our draft board. Let's see, who is the #1 player on our draft board? I think it's definitely Brent Rhodes here in the 3rd. We definitely don't want him to fall down our board. So Brent Rhodes. This corner, decent. Probably move him up to #2. Late 1st round. Mid 1st round, we'll go ahead and move him up. Right guard here. Right tackle. Not a bad player there. Early 2nd round talent. So yeah, not bad. It's free safety. Definitely want to move him up our board. There we go. Get free safety here. And then, let's see, quarterback. That quarterback is going to be high on our list. So, let's go ahead and move him up a few spots. Probably going to be this player right here. It's probably how we're going to rank them. Good free safety there. Good center. That's right tackle. Need to move him up. Alright, so I think that's the draft board that we're going to go with. Let's go ahead and simulate a week and get into this draft. Like I said, I'm probably going to move down from #2. More than likely. To acquire more picks. Because I know teams like the Jaguars, Raiders have multiple firsts. So, where does Jacksonville pick? What do the Jaguars got going on? They have the 23rd pick. Okay, I guess since I started from... Okay, so the Raiders have their 2 firsts. Those are late. Move down to #4 with the Titans. Pick up a 2nd. See what we can get here. Because they need a quarterback too. So... Wonder if this trade would go through. Yeah, probably not. I didn't expect it to. 1st and a 2 and a... I want a player out of it, but I don't think we're going to get that. I don't want to take that quarterback this early, but we might have to. Let's see who Denver goes with number 1 overall. And it is Gilbert Barton, the strong safety from Penn State. So not bad there. Let's go ahead and look at our options here. I'm going to trade down, dude. I have to trade down. So let's go ahead and see what the teams are offering. We got the 6th pick, a 2nd, and a 5th. The Titans are offering a 1st next year. Yeah, okay. No there, no there. No, no. It's actually not a bad deal from the Falcons there. The Bucks thing isn't bad either. But I think like the most value is this Falcons pick here. So I'll pick up the number 11th pick. I'll pick up a 2nd round this year and a 1st next year. So I'm going to go with the Falcons here. I'm going to trade down to number 11. Falcons go with Allen Reese. Dolphins go with a corner, Mays. Defensive end there to the Titans. Giants go with Greg Nellen. Vikings go with right guard Christian Saunders. Jets go with Tobias Kelly. Redskins go with Jalen Lyons. Kind of a bust there. Blair Steele. There's some bad picks here. And they go D tackles. So here at number 11, I think Wyatt Clemens is our guy, dude. I think Wyatt Clemens is our guy. And then in the 2nd, we're going to take that tackle. Yeah, I'm going to go with Wyatt Clemens here. I'm hoping he's something. 73 hidden, ranked number 18 in the class. We took him at 11. 89 throw power, good accuracy. He's got 86 speed, 83 acceleration, 89 agility. So, I mean, he's going to compete with Tyree Jackson for the starting job in preseason. So, let's go ahead and look at our draft board. Do we want to trade back in the 1st round for anyone? I mean, I don't think Brent Rhodes is going to go. Could use another corner. This middle linebacker is pretty damn good. Chuck Miller. There's a lot of talent in this class. Center there. If I was going to trade back in the 1st round, it would probably be for this middle linebacker. Which we'll go ahead and sim a few picks, and if he's still there, then we'll potentially go with him. Okay, there goes a pretty good tackle, Ali Blaylock. Okay, that wasn't the middle linebacker that we wanted. Packers go with another middle linebacker. Why is that guy getting passed up? Okay, they go Sidney Olsen. Okay, so Cole Maxwell wasn't a bad player. Jaguars. Might make a move up here for this middle linebacker. Taylor Decker could be on his way out. I'm going to trade away Taylor Decker. I'm going to trade away a 3 next year. And I think that should be enough. Oh my god, they're under the salary cap. They're over, excuse me. So we're going to have to see who they take here. Okay, 49ers, I don't think they would take a middle linebacker. Patriots, maybe. Okay, Oakland here definitely would be in the market for a middle linebacker, so hoping they have some cap room. They do. So this pick, need a defensive tackle, need left outside corner. Left tackle they do need, so would they be interested in Taylor Decker? They would be. And this is all because we're going to draft that tackle, so Taylor Decker won't start anyways. Offer up a third like I did a while ago, so a third and Taylor Decker, and the trade offer is accepted, so we can go ahead and take that middle linebacker that we want. Whew. If he's still there, I hope he's still there. Yeah, he is. Blake Stairs here. Looks incredible. Has great tackling, great pursuit, great play recognition, great speed. He's a good player. He's an early first-round talent. So Blake Stairs here, 76 hidden. Ranked number 9 in the class. We took him at 26. Let's go, baby. We needed a middle linebacker to pair with Jelani Tavai since we let go of Gerard Davis. So that's my explanation for that pick. But let's make sure this tackle doesn't go off the board here. Quarterback goes there to Dallas. It's a terrible pick. Please don't take my offensive tackle. Alright, they go running back. One more pick, the Rams. They go running back as well. So, okay. We're here in the second round. Brent Rhodes, whatever. This guy I want to take. Make sure we're not missing out on anyone. I mean, could use a safety. Jaden Moreland looks really good. This guy looks pretty good as well. Yeah, it's got to be that tackle, man. It's got to be that left tackle. Brent Rhodes here. And he is a 78 overall normal development, but that's okay. Ranked number 4 in the class. We took him at 35. 92 strength. Decent run blocking. More of a pass blocker. Really good at pass blocking. So we need a guy that's going to keep our quarterback safe. So that'll work for me. That whole reorder thing is so annoying. And we do pick here at number 11. So if that safety's still on the board, definitely going to address that. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Got a running back there, not bad. Was it Jaden Moreland? No, it wasn't him. I think it was this guy. Keith Chris. Another tackle, got a guard. A right outside linebacker, which we do have Devin Kennard, so I'm not worried about that. Corner here. This corner looks awful. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to go with Keith Chris here, free safety from USF. And he is a 73 hidden overall. There we go. Ranked number 19 in the class. Drafted him at 43. 86 speed, good zone, decent tackling, good pursuit, good accel, good hit powers. So I think that's definitely a good pick for our team. So let's go ahead and simulate to the third round. See what guys are still available on our draft board. This right guard is still here. Good middle linebacker there. Good left guard, good right guard here. So between that guy and this guy, ooh, I'm gonna go with Chuck Miller here. He looks like the better prospect. So 69 overall, normal development, right number 51 in the class. We took him at 65. So not bad. Not a bad pick. And now we don't pick again until the 6th round. So I think overall we did a really good job. So who knows, maybe that other tackle is still available. He was a 7th round projected pick. And yeah, no one's left on our draft board. Probably going to go best offensive lineman available. That guy looks like shit. Not going to lie. What about this guy? No guard, center. 5.5. Not a bad player there. Right guard. 5.6 here. Ooh, 6.2. It's kind of low in the reps, though. So, this guy is first in bench reps. Let's go with Dennis Bayless here. 56 overall, so bad selection there. And we'll probably go kicker with our next pick, because we do need a kicker. But, yeah. I mean, 56, not really how I wanted to do it, but it's alright. This guy looks like he has the highest combine. He's a power kicker. Accurate kicker, though. Oh, I wish I would have scouted the kickers. I want to know what this guy's power is. Because power is an important thing as well. We're going to go Carter Burris here. 66 overall. Not bad. 89 kick power, 77 kick accuracy. I mean, not great. But, I mean, that's going to have to do. We'll see if he remains our kicker. But there we go, guys. The first draft in the Lions Motor City franchise has been done. We drafted our future quarterback here in Wyatt Clemens. Not going to wear number 16. That's gross. He's a scrambler, so let's put number... I don't like number 1. Number 2, it's not bad. We'll go number 5. We'll go number 5. And then Blake Stairs here was our second pick. Middle linebacker. Hidden Dev from South Carolina. Traded in at the end of the first round for him. 56. That's fine. I'll go with 56. Actually, did they have 44? 44 would be a dope number. Let's see. No, they have 47. 43, no. Number 50. I'll stick with 56. That's fine. Brent Rhodes, number 78. Going to be our future left tackle. Good pick there. Keith Chris was also a good pick. Hidden Dev, 73 overall. Not really digging number 45. Going to change that real quick. Go 29. Earl Thomas, baby. We'll go 29, and then Chuck Miller, 69. He's gonna he might be starting for us. I don't know yet. But our kicker, number 13. That's a gross number for a kicker. No. I don't want to change his position. My God. Go 99. That would be kind of cool. Because he's the 99th most important player on this team. That's not true, but can't believe I'm spending time talking about a kicker's number. We'll go number 4. We'll rock it out with number 4 for him. So there's our draft class. Let's go ahead and simulate a week. And upgrade some players. Travis Fulgham. We're going to keep working on that deep threat. There we go. So, looking at the team for season number 2 here. in the Detroit Lions franchise. We got our quarterback Clemens. Tyree Jackson and him are going to be battling it out for the starting job. Todd Gurley, Gus Edwards was brought in as his backup. Kenny Galladay, Marvin Hall Jr., and Fulgham are going to be our receivers. Might look to free agency to shore that up. Miller here is going to start at right guard. Rhodes here at left tackle. Tyrell Crosby is going to get a shot at right tackle. Hawkinson and James there, and Nada. Deshaun Hand, Austin Bryant here. Romeo Aquara and Trey Flowers. Damian Harrison might need to get a backup D tackle. Corner, we got Amani Oruwariye, Justin Coleman, and Darius Slay. Chris is going to be our starting strong safety, I guess. I guess that's how it's going to work. Blake Stairs and Tavai, nice linebacking core there. We got Von Miller. We brought in Devin Kennard back. We brought him back, not in. Christian Jones is going to kind of be the backup for both positions. Tracy Walker. We brought in Adrian Colbert. So, I mean, this team, I think we're going to be better than 3-13. Might not be the best roster, but we're 79 overall, 79 offense, 81 defense. So, things are definitely looking up here for the Detroit Lions. But anyways, guys, I will come out with the first episode of Season 2. Probably tomorrow. We'll be doing some gameplay in the preseason. We're probably going to turn off. Let me know down in the comments if y'all want injuries off for the preseason, so that way players don't get injured. Or if you want to be more realistic and go with injuries during the preseason. I don't know what I really want to do yet. But tomorrow we will have the first episode of Season 2. So stay tuned for that. And if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. Subscribe, as always, to the All-in-One Sports channel here. And turn on and post notifications every time I go live. Y'all will be notified. Until next time, guys. Peace out.